Come on, put your hands up.
One of the most key skills they want to have is networking.
DJs, go dancers. For English, I receive 5.
Math is the queen. This is number 1.
I'll be back.
I love police shows.
You can to Google.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the BigAppleSchool Podcast, where the goal of this show is to help you improve your English listening skills by listening to us. My name is Benjamin, and today we have a special, interesting new format. Normally, we have only teachers from the Big Apple School on this podcast, but today we have a special guest, and his name is Max Redd. So, welcome, Max. And we have 2 other Big Apple School teachers. Ugur.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome, Ugur. And we also have
Katya.
and you will definitely know us from before.
Hello, everyone.
So
Hey, Max.
welcome. So this is a new format. So we're trying to bring in new people from different industries into this podcast, so we can add some spice to the podcast and
Spice it up.
yes, spice it up and make things more interesting. Obviously, we have a lot of cool things to say as teachers, but we want to hear experts from different industries bring their
Expertise on the table, yeah.
Because this is something we have missed when we were talking about things, is that we only know, everything on amateur levels. So the very basics. So now we're going to have an expert look on things.
Exactly. We hope this will be useful for you guys. So enjoy. So Max, welcome.
I think we need to say a word or two about Max. So Max here is a digital creator and an influencer in Novosibirsk. He's got a huge background in the event-making sphere, and early in his career, he worked as an art manager in nightclubs. Is that so? How are you doing, Max?
Hi, everyone. I can speak English, as I said, but not very well, as I want, because I not studied at the Big Apple School. So I can speak
Nice
English not so good.
I have a question, Max.
Yeah, okay.
Why red? Why
Why
Max
red? It's easy answer. Red, it's hair.
Oh, I thought that must have
okay.
been, some sort of a...
No. When I take pseudonym in English, pseudonym,
Pseudonym,
pseudonym, Red, one of the men from England said me, you can also take ginger. Why so ginger?
Max Ginger.
Max Ginger.
Beer, it's like...
Ginger ale, kind of.
Yeah, okay, no.
Max Redd, it's so easy to remember,
Yeah.
easy to write. So I think it's kind of a cool pseudonym.
It has 2 syllables, so it's easy to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
For nightclub, for DJs, for MC or dancers, if you remember your pseudonym, nickname, and easy to remember, it's very good. So I take Red.
Cool, because Max Ginger would be like maximum alcohol ginger ale.
Yeah.
Amount of alcohol.
Yeah. Or maybe you can make a drink someday. You can make a beer.
Signature beer.
Yes.
Oh, that would be a good one.
So I can. I not so love beer.
Yeah.
I prefer water. Baikal.
Yeah, Baikal. Please, Baikal, sponsor us.
Yeah, that
the
would be
water
great.
company.
Well, since you are our first guest, I think it would be kind of interesting to know about your English learning journey.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you study English? How long ago? Tell us everything.
Okay. About more than 20 years ago, at school, when it was Soviet Union, no, not Russia, it was USSR. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
In my village in Altai territory, it's the first time in our school experience for teacher, for children, they learning English from first class.
Oh, wow.
No, from second
That
class.
is cool.
And to the
End of high school.
From second school, окончание школы.
To I graduated.
Graduated school. Every day. We learn English every day.
Wait a
day.
second. It just hit me. Every
Every day.
day.
Yeah, we have
That's cool.
one or two lesson every day. So,
Am I kind of jealous? Yes, I am.
but when Soviet Union
Fell apart.
разъединился,
Yeah,
kind
fell
of
apart.
and not so good situation in country, our program closed, but our teacher don't want to close, and we decided that decided that we must learn English.
Just, like you just go on and continue.
Yeah.
And we learn English, all the books which was at school in that time. And at 9 class, we finished all the
Material.
as was at
God.
school.
You get the determination. That's
Right?
great. Yeah.
That's commitment.
Books, audio, and others. After that, we decided we must do fairy tale spectacle.
Oh my God.
Like a show kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
School plays.
We school plays in English and show
That's great.
for our
You've mentioned you were growing up in a village in Altai.
about
I feel like this is goals. Like this is what we have
about
to have.
6,000 people's population. Of
Oh
our
my
village.
God. Dude, you got lucky.
Yeah.
Guys,
Really?
before we continue, I just need to quickly mention one thing, just to do some housekeeping for the show.
Sure.
So
Sure.
I need to mention that you can find our podcast, of course, on the Apple Podcast, on the Yandex Podcast, on VK, and of course, you can see the video version on YouTube. And for those of you who are not part of our private chat on Telegram, you should absolutely join this special private chat where you can get access to a special after-show segment to this podcast
And
And
talk
on-
to us.
and talk to us personally on the private Telegram chat. And there you can get access to a vocabulary list where you can learn all the words from this show and improve your English skills.
So basically what Max had at school, learning English every day, you can get it there in the chat.
But I have no practice, and that's why I forgot many words about more than 10 years after finishing school.
Yeah, because if you don't practice a language,
yeah.
it's easy to. But at least you can have a conversation. At least you can speak to people.
Translate?
Like you can talk.
You can talk
Yeah,
to
You
people.
understand.
I think that in English, if you have not боязни,
We haven't got
Fear.
fear, exactly.
I haven't fear to speak English. That is one problem, которая является основной проблемой.
Which becomes the main basis of something.
If you don't worry to speak English and I can speak English, but I do many mistakes.
It doesn't matter.
This is something everyone should keep in mind. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, don't be afraid, and that's all. If you don't be afraid, for example, if some friends visit Novosibirsk from foreign countries, they cannot speak Russian anytime. 1 year,
I'm here.
1 year from Iran. 1 year they live here. They also can speak mistakes. Моя пошла. Я хотеть танцевать.
But they can get the main message.
Yeah, main message.
Absolutely.
We understand. For us, exactly. For friends, it's not so serious.
Absolutely not a problem. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're not like a politician, it's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to have like perfect 100%.
If not,
clean English.
специальный там технический язык.
So it's not,
it's
it's
not
not the terms,
technical,
not the technical.
specials.
Yeah.
If we discuss, speak, it's okay.
Yeah. And also another thing you can do. I mean, I don't drink, but you can definitely drink a little bit, and that will help you. That will help you speak freely. I mean,
The language barrier just falls down.
when I was at university, I did Italian and Russian, and I had an Italian oral exam. and I was really
No,
nervous.
you're not about to say what I think you're about to say.
I think, yeah. So I had a shot of vodka before the exam, and that helped me so much. It calmed me down perfectly.
Relax,
it relaxed me. I mean, you can't be drunk or anything, but
Vodka connection people, vodka help people.
You know, it used to be like Nokia connecting people.
Yeah.
We got to change it.
Vodka.
So Max, tell me, when you were at school, did your teacher did you have a good teacher? Did your teacher correct you a lot?
Yeah, lots.
Lots. So, but how did you get so confident?
Translate.
Уверен в себе. How did you get to that kind of level where you feel
То есть,
confidence? Like,
как у меня получилась эта уверенность?
yeah, exactly.
I think that when I was a children, many каких-то левых мыслей нету. Говоришь и говоришь.
Oh my God, that's so true. When you're a child, you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't give a damn about what other people think.
I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's only when we are adults. That is so true.
When I was детский сад.
Kindergarten.
When I was kindergarten, my старший брат,
Older brother.
older brother had a dictionary, Russian English dictionary, like this, small. When I take first time in the hand, такой, прикольно.
So fun.
Foreign worlds, what does it mean? And I take in the pocket and go to the street and then and that's why my relative thinks that I want to learn foreign language.
Aww.
And so it's one of the reasons why they put me in this new experimental class that I need to learn English.
Just think about it. Because of one little dictionary.
Yeah, one little
Makes
dictionary.
a difference.
How it made huge difference, basically. Yeah.
It was gray series.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Gray. It's for me. It was very interesting. For me, it was very interesting Japanese language.
Oh, you did Japanese too?
No, I don't study.
Would be a little bit hard, to do that at school in Altai.
Yeah, maybe a little
because
bit
very
tricky.
interesting hieroglyphs.
Characters.
Characters, right. But we haven't, of course, in our school Japanese language, but was English.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. So wait, are you saying that you are speaking now English and that's only from school? You never learned English after?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Only from school.
What about when you're in nightclubs? Do you speak any English in clubs?
I can speak with people from another country. For my job, for my work, I can understand. I can write because Google Translator.
Saves the world.
Yeah. When I entered to university, Novosibirsk Pedagogical University. I'm a teacher of mathematics.
Oh, no way. No way.
But I want to enter for foreign language faculty.
Yeah.
Who knows? Otherwise, we would have been sitting here as teachers of BigAppleSchool otherwise.
But I не сдал.
I didn't pass it.
I didn't pass a Russian language.
Ironic.
Yeah.
I receive. I need receive 5. I receive 3.
3.
But for English, I receive 5.
Ironic.
For mathematical faculty, it was зачет, не зачет.
Yeah, it was just pass or not pass.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the mathematics. I know mathematics. I love mathematics.
That's so interesting. So you got a background in mathematics, what kind of teaching and branding and art management,
nightclub producing.
So wait. So you have a lot of different. You're in a lot of different spheres, like art management, branding.
I think mathematics. It's
the basics.
Мать наук.
This is what my sister said. My sister's a mathematician. She's like, math is the queen of everything.
Of every
queen
scientist.
of sciences. She's like, yeah, right. She's like, you don't understand. This is number 1. Yeah. But let's talk a little bit about your job. Not a little bit. Let's talk a lot about
Okay,
your job.
and one interesting... one interesting
Fact?
Facts. Yeah, thanks. When I entered to the mathematical faculty, if you visit our Novosibirsk Pedagogical University, it's very big. For me, from village, it's very big also.
Yeah, big world.
I enter in this university, and I don't know where is the room. My classroom, what cool way, I don't understand. Okay. I'm late. I'm late for the English lesson.
English lesson.
Yeah, English lesson.
Because
because it was another corpus.
Yeah, it was kind of another wing. It is another wing. Yeah.
I'm late and tuk open the teacher. Who are you? I'm Maxim. Sorry, I'm late. I speak English. I was like, and it's your group. Yeah. Mathematics faculty is my group. Yeah, I answer in English. And okay. Second question. Are you sure that you must be here? Yes, of course. This is my group. And no. Beginner or...
Like intermediate.
And I turned to the blackboard, and a pencil. There it go. Okay.
See.
Goodbye.
Next room. I enter. So I'm Maxim. I'm late.
The same.
Where are you from? I'm from village. Okay. Where you learn English? At school. And translate me, please, this text. I'm translate this text. And okay, see you в конце сессии.
At the end of the
lesson.
You have
you have a pass.
I pass exams. That's all.
Okay, all right. So you did well in the first day.
Interesting start, of your study.
For you, it's not new in these lessons.
That's fun, though.
Okay.
That's fun.
It's so easy study in university.
And then you were proved wrong.
Then mathematics, then algebra, geometry, mathematical analysis, and
that sounds horrible.
And go, what the...
Yeah. And do you like to watch English TV or American TV?
Sometimes. I can watch English TV, English channels, but I need to think for two language. I use, then I must
transform it into Russian.
Как это? Aнализировать информацию.
Analyze
information. So it's more energy.
Consuming.
Okay. For example, if I see Terminators, I know these films. I can see Russian or English. I know what's going on. I'll be back.
That's cool, though. That's cool.
Yeah, I understand. It can take a lot of energy when you're watching an English language show.
For example, I like stand-ups, for example, in English.
But it's so hard to understand.
That's probably the hardest genre to
But I need to understand context.
But it's so difficult.
Sometimes you miss...
Because sometimes you need to have like background information. Like, who are they talking about? Or they make jokes about some show. You're like, I have never heard about this show.
And I need to
Google it.
Okay, Google.
What's going on? What is it?
Yeah, this is one of the most difficult genres. I agree with Ben.
Because you have to know, the culture and everything. And
Yeah.
Is that?
I think that English-speaking people also, if they see our stand-ups, many jokes.
Yes, Benjamin can confirm that it's difficult sometimes to understand the jokes.
Yeah. For instance, I've been watching, Garadok, that TV show.
It's very old.
But I can't really understand
Benjamin is
a lot
old
of it.
in the soul.
I can't understand half of it. Because,
many young people in Russia don't understand Garadok also.
That's also true.
All right.
That's also true, yeah. You should try something like Comedy Club.
Well, I've been watching, do you know Boryamba?
What?
The who?
Boryamba, this really funny guy on YouTube. and he plays pranks on people in Moscow.
You have a very interesting set of
Taste
things
of-
and taste, of things you watch.
Yeah.
Unique.
Ask him about music. Ask him about music.
One question
Yeah.
for you. Where you find this
Material.
material, TV?
I mean,
For example, I want to understand how you in Google.
Yeah, like how do you
A Russian.
I want to see Guru Dog. Very old TV in Russia.
well, YouTube's amazing because you can.
Recommendation, right?
It's like a labyrinth, and you can just go through it. I mean, I
That's
type
how
in
you
all.
got lost in all this.
I just think, what do I like to watch in English? I love watching in my native language. I love watching police shows. I love watching prank shows.
Police shows. We have many TV channels.
That we've
Only
got,
police.
yeah.
Only police.
I love police shows, and I watch
Oh, my
FSB
goodness.
arrests, and I watch.
You can see until and that's all.
That's true.
Well, what do you like? You like comedy? What other genres do you like watching?
What comedy?
What genres?
Genres.
Genres, yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah, like on TV.
Or adventure, comedy. Of course, I love detectives
Yeah,
and psychological detectives.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's very interesting. When you see the films, you go think, who is the killer? Who is this?
Who done it, kind of. Okay.
Who done
kind
it?
of-
It's like I love Agatha Christie.
Mhm.
Agatha Christie,
It's
yeah.
what's like this.
The classic.
Classics, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Come on. I've been dying to move on and
Go
talk
on.
about his jaw.
Well, okay, let's do it.
We can speak, for example, about my work in nightclubs.
Well, let's start.
let's-
What came first? What came first? Was it branding? Was it nightclubs? It was
Nightclubs.
nightclubs.
It was
What
first.
exactly were you doing? Yeah.
I was a promoter of the nightclubs. First, I was a MC.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's how you got into all this sphere.
I am that man who speak not understanding words in the microphone. And come on, put your hands up, and that's okay.
How did you get into this world? Was it from university and you had friends who went to clubs and?
Were you a clubber?
When I was at school, I like spectacle.
Plays.
Yeah.
Plays. I like different parties at school. We organize this party. My friends, we preparing different kinds of parties for high class. I studied at music school. I was playing trumpet.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
When I enter for the university, I meet with many people. I think that meeting with people is and can Google it
To Google.
To Google.
Yeah.
to Google. Okay, two skills: connection with people and can speak, and skill to Google. It's two skills which need of the people if they are anyone.
Like a skill to find information. I'd say.
Find information
You're
and
so right.
yeah.
Because what is interesting though is that when you, for example, applied to some American companies or European companies, one of the most key skills they want to have in a person is networking. And how good are you good at networking? Prove it. And if you're good at networking, it makes you a valuable asset to the company. So this is key.
I think also when I invited for my team any задач,
Tasks.
any tasks, first I ask, you can to Google?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
Google?
I go, okay, let's begin.
But sometimes people say, of course I can. And then it turns out that... no,
So
you
find me
cannot.
this. Find me this. 1 minute.
Never happened.
Panic.
So come back. When I enter to university, I meet with many people. One of the from these people was my friend DJ. His name Roman and pseudonyms DJ Craft.
DJ Craft. Yeah.
And he was a light master in nightclub.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So once upon a time, they come back to общага, как?
The dorm.
Dormitories.
Dormitory.
Dorm is like общага, dormitory is общежитие.
Dormitory.
Yeah.
I lived 5 years in dormitory.
Yeah.
In classic dormitory.
Was it a good dormitory or was it a
Was it
dormitory
number one?
It's an experience. It's one of the
1 or 2?
5 years.
No. I mean, what dorm was it? The first or the second one?
At school.
At Pedagogical University, there are 4
5
dorms.
I
The
was
building.
three.
In the third, okay.
Did you have Did you have cockroaches?
I studied at Pedagogical University for 5 years. Stayed in the dorm for 5 years.
Wait,
I know
Max,
what you're
did you
talking
have
about.
cockroaches at university? Tarakani. Did you
Of
have
course.
cockroaches?
Best friends.
They're friends. It's the first friends which I meet when I
Open the door.
He's not joking right now, I'm telling you.
I open the door. It's many. Okay, let's begin to meet. So Roman come back and said me, do you want to work in a nightclub? I go, of course I want. DJs, go dancers.
All right.
What's not to like?
Girls, of course. Я говорю, мне еще будут платить?
Am I gonna get paid?
Of course. How many? 100 rubles for the month. Okay. Let's begin our party. So I go to the club. So I started. So after that, I'm MC. Then I was a manager of publicity.
Event coordinator, maybe.
Then I was a art-director and grow up. My finish professional, it was управляющий.
The manager.
Manager of the nightclub.
How many years was it between the MC and the manager?
About 7.
7 years. Oh, that's...
I work at this event. Как это направление?
Sfere.
I work event sphere about 20 years. And I was manager of the nightclub, one nightclub, about more than 10 years. We were one of the nightclub in Novsibirsk who works every day. We have people every day.
What was the club again?
It was the base club in the Березовая роща.
Okay.
We have more people in Monday, not in holiday. Because we have do staff party for all the people who works in restaurants, in nightclubs, for dancers, barmen, security, photographer.
Who have to work at the weekend and they don't have time to
and holiday
enjoy, right?
we invited.
This is so smart.
That's cool, right?
In Monday, and so it was the second interesting things in this. They receive tips in the Friday and Saturday. They go home, sleep. Then
and
we invite in Monday because it's the party for them. They go, whoa, let's go, and they.
Oh my, that is
Spend all the
smart.
money.
And our barmen don't want work at Saturday or Friday because
Most money comes on Monday.
Because if come barmen to barmen, of course it will be tips.
Because they know how hard it is. Yes.
Yes. So they give tips. My barman said me, maybe can I work on only Monday? Because if you work very good in Saturday or on Friday, you can go
work
to
Monday too.
Yeah. So I work in a club, and I need to understand, and I need to придумывать.
To come up with, to think
about how invited people for the everyday. It's very difficult.
Of course. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday, working week.
Yeah. So we, me and my team, we imaginate different kinds of concepts, things that invited people. It was now it's the name of all of this marketing.
Yeah, that's true.
20 years ago, we don't think that it was marketing. We think
There was no name for it.
We need in this month 5 million rubles, for example. Our head of учредители.
Well, the department.
The bosses.
Владельцы клуба.
The owners. Yeah.
Owners. We need to give them money because it's a business. So how we can do it?
So back in the day, there was just no name for it. It's now we have marketing.
Marketing,
all this.
brainstorming.
Yeah.
20 years ago, it was, Red Bulls, cigarettes.
And thinking.
That's enough, yeah.
A little whiskey, let's begin. And different kinds of ideas.
So and what about now? What do you do now? What kind of projects are you involved right now?
And now, when our club close, with all of this background, переложить.
Well, wait, how would you say that, переложить?
You're throwing me under the bus,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm throwing you under the bus.
So I'd say I use this background for...
Yeah.
You're right. All of this background I use in marketing. Now I understand that it was a name. Marketing, that was...
brainstorming.
That was PR. And other words. And now all of my backgrounds, all of my experience I use for generate different kinds of
hypotheses,
theories, ideas,
projects,
for different kinds of направлений.
Industries, spheres.
For example, clothes. Many clients, the showrooms of clothes. Then, of course, HoReCa, hotel, restaurant, clubs. Of course, личный бренд.
Personal brand.
Personal brand. Also, many ask for this.
So now you're not limiting yourself to, let's say, one sphere. You work with any, basically.
I think that's основа.
The main. Or the main.
Or the basis.
All the basis is all the basis, but for different kinds of niche, it's уже детали.
Oh yeah, different details, of course.
Yeah, details.
Well, personal branding, and personal brand, this is something we hear so often these days.
So often.
Because without this, basically, you cannot become successful in everything. But what is it?
I think two две вещи. Это как?
Two things.
Two things. Personal branding and
corporate.
What?
Corporate.
Corporate? What is it?
Oh, corporatивный, like corporate.
It's no. I want to speak about personal branding first, and about bloggers, influencer. For me, from the people of Soviet Union, for me it's a different things.
How are they different?
Okay, for example, you're a blogger.
Okay.
Turn off all the по-другому скажу.
In other words.
Another word. For example, for me, bloggers, it's равно как?
Same as, yeah.
Bloggers, it's same as journalist who can write interesting. Who can speak very interesting. I think that is the main bloggers. That is bloggers. If you dance so stupid dance, I think it's not
This is
They're not a
TikTok. Yeah,
vlog.
that's TikTok.
TikTok, and that's all.
Wait, but what about, let's say, what are they called? Lifestyle blogs.
Okay, lifestyles blog.
But you
Okay,
still have to write about yourself like
but
in an
you
interesting way.
must discuss. You must show so interesting,
Uh-huh.
so насыщенно.
Well, saturated.
Such you must use so interesting word
Uh-huh.
when you describe your opinion, your ideas.
Mhm.
Not типа I go to sleep.
So what?
Good for you.
No, okay, go to sleep.
So wait. So this is on the one side, and personal.
Bloggers and influencer.
Oh,
what-
okay.
Bloggers, это for me it's who interesting people
Uh-huh.
like this.
Okay.
Influencer, это who can organize many followers for any social networks.
Mm-hmm.
So I can dance like TikTok. So Danya Milohin, you know this personal.
No. I live in a cave. I live
Oh.
under a rock.
It's very
Imagine
good.
like you have 3 very old
It's
people over
very
here.
good. You don't know who is the Danya Milohin. It's
Oh,
a
so it's good.
It's good.
Okay.
So is influencer is blogger, personal blog. For example, if turn off the all social networks, who are you? With no social networks,
mhm.
what who are you?
Mm.
Man, не знаю. For example, in Novosibirsk we have Denis Ivanov.
Okay.
You know?
This name is hard not to know.
Denis Ivanov is the Novosibirsk restaurants,
Mhm.
restaurators.
Yeah, restaurants. Yeah.
Very popular in Novosibirsk. They have many cafes, restaurants, and other. For example, if he says that not good cooking in this restaurant,
People will not.
People
actually
won't
go,
visit
yeah.
there. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
if this word said, for example, bloggers like как это мамский блог?
Mamski blog. Oh, I don't know.
Mum's blogs.
Mom's
Oh,
blog.
like mother. Oh, okay.
Mom's blog.
Mamski.
Some moms says okay, but the most people in Novosibirsk says, "Who are you?"
Yeah. So people will like the amount of influence is different.
And if we turn off social networks,
Mhm.
Denis Ivanov is Denis Ivanov. We know who is it.
So he is the owner of restaurants without social media, with social.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. Okay, so basically, personal brand is something
it's
who you are.
who are you without social networks.
Mhm.
Who are you? Who are you? Fundamentality.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh, I've never thought about that.
I think that is one of the main idea of personal brand.
Mm.
And so, how do people find you when they need your services? When people need you, how do they find you? Or is it from
How in English sarafan?
Oh,
word
by
of mouth?
Word of mouth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What-
Yeah,
Word of-
sarafanno radio.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Yeah. So-
Is the one of the main channel where the
Mhm.
people find. For example, our sit here. If you want to find jurist
A
Yeah,
lawyer.
lawyer. Yeah.
or lawyer, of course we tell some our friends
Do you know
how
someone?
someone.
Oh, I mean, this is how I find everything. I just, post something on Insta like, hey guys, I need help.
Yeah.
Can you recommend
Lend me some.
this? This is how I found my Spanish tutor.
Yep.
Love her.
Well,
Only by the word
I've
of
got
mouth.
a question actually. Is word of mouth more important than advertising? So advertising, like, adverts.
Translate, please.
So is it like лучше, чем рекламировать? Сарафанное радио, что важнее? What's more important?
What's more important, like
Or what's
what?
more effective? Sorry, более эффективнее. Which one's more
So yeah, we have word of mouth
Uh-huh.
or advertising. Реклама.
These
Word of
people
mouth.
more warmer for you,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and these people you need объяснить,
to explain?
explain why you
Mhm.
need with me. these people would think, okay, my friend said me that is a good guy.
That is so true.
I need to work. For example, so some people ask me where I can study English, where I can learn English. I said, no, you can go for example, for my friends, Big Apple School. Okay, any various and go. No, if you want, you must go for Big Apple School. I don't know any variation.
Any options? Any other options? Yeah.
Because I know how Andrei
Andrei's the Big Apple boss.
Yeah, how he built this school, how long, how many interesting people work here. So I recommend.
Yeah,
because I know how good
the level. Basically, you know, this is good level for sure.
How good level here. So also about, for example, tooth.
Oh, the dentist.
The dentist.
Oh, that's absolutely. I actually have a good example.
That's funny. We were just speaking about dentists before you came today because, you just...
I just got a message from my dentist like, hey, how are you doing? But yeah, actually how I found him, I love my dentist. He really is a great guy. But I just ask my friends like, hey, I have the situation. I need a good dentist because I have bad experience with some dentists. So I don't really trust anybody. So they say, okay, this one. Really tiny clinic. I would never have even thought, to look into this. Because usually when we look for ourselves, when we Google...
Fancy.
Yeah, we want something like big clinic, something that people know about. He used to work at a tiny clinic that I had never heard of. And I thought, I don't care. My friend recommended him. So she knows he's good. He is incredible,
out to be a great one,
really. And I'm like, damn.
Also, I was dentist. It's the first time... when I sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep and dentist, they are
drilling you. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So let's say you have a small business. There's a small business, like, I don't know, a restaurant, a new dentist, a new business. What should they focus on? Should they focus on word of mouth, or should they focus more on advertising?
I think that... all the business must use all this to channel because this it's the money in this time, and these people can be your clients. For example,
in the long run,
long run, they listen about you. Okay, for example, I don't need in this time a dentist, but I listen that's. Who is the told me?
So you
about,
kind of, kind of add the number maybe.
I write to my telephone, safe and that. For example, 3 months
later,
I need dentist. Check this.
Yeah.
So it's more about when you get the clients, right now, or later. Basically. Yeah. But how do companies brand or people brand themselves? Like how to start? Because, everyone says like personal brand is important. And obviously it is. But then you think, okay, I want to develop my personal brand. And you're like, how to do this?
First question which I ask when these people come to me, I ask, for what?
What's your
personal brand for what?
So we would say like first set a goal.
What is
so
it?
Goal is
goal,
like cell.
Yeah.
So set a goal, like
yeah.
Why you want to do it? Okay.
Why? The first question. The second question: how we can оценивать?
To rate
results.
Yeah. To judge the results.
How we judge the results that we достигли результата.
That brings
achieved.
Results. Yeah.
Okay, I say it in Russian, and you translate. Okay.
I'll try.
Oh,
Okay.
come on! No, you can do it. You can do it.
Okay.
Please, I want to hear that too. In
How
English.
we can? как мы будем оценивать результат, какой метрикой.
Which metrics are we going to use to
I
rate
understand.
our?
I can say also.
See, that's what I told you. Have people doubting themselves, you know.
You can do it.
Which metrics we use that we can understand that our result received.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for example, for some companies, it's going to be, oh, I see. So let's say for somebody, the result would be, let's say, money. Like I
money.
achieved that much.
Reputation.
The amount of clients.
Followers.
Yeah, the social
Okay.
media followers. Yeah.
All right.
Many people don't think about and okay, I want a personal brand. Okay, for what?
Yeah, that's a good
How
one.
we can understand that your personal brand is that same personal brand as you want? Many people want personal brand for the when they go to the street. Some people,
Look at her, look
Oh,
at
for
him.
the
yeah.
ego.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and
I am known.
Recognition.
when they ask me like this задание tasks, I say okay, but you need so big
Budget.
many money.
yeah, it's a big
why?
budget.
I go okay. If you know money, you must have many times.
Well, it's one of the two, yeah.
For example, when I go to the street, many people come to me to say to me, "Hi Max, how are you? Hey Max, how are you?" When my relatives
They're like, are you famous?
we visit Novosibirsk and they go for a walk with me. Some people, "Hi Max, how are you?" My father asks, 2 million people in Novosibirsk. How you meet?
So,
It's in очень маленькая вероятность. It's a very small chance to meet. I go, not so.
actually, yeah, not so much.
If my relatives don't know any about my club's work. They know that I work MC.
This is your dark past.
My mother have no Instagram.
I think it's good for you, right?
Yeah, it's very good for me. They have
Incognito mode, yeah?
they have if father and mother my have одноклассники.
Classmates. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
the social network.
social
yeah.
networks.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you have
Social
the,
network
the
for old
platform.
people.
Yeah.
Like
I
this.
mean, come on.
Yeah. So they are there. I'm here. It's okay. So when they visit us, we go to hi Max, and my clients say, if you want these results, you need 20 years. 20 years when you organize different kinds of parties. One of the biggest my party it was Цех. It's the name Цех. Обское Sea.
Yeah.
5,000 people was the party.
Damn.
Oh.
So, for example, we organize parties in Altai, Sun Vibes.
Oh, that was you?
No,
Well, you were among
people,
people.
about 10 people who organized this party.
Just so you understand, guys, this is big. Like for Siberia.
Many people from foreign language, many people from foreign countries. DJs visit this party for the artist.
Before COVID, basically.
Yeah, before COVID. Yeah, but it was amazing. It was not so commercial parties. We organize debit, credit.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Вот. So, clients, I said, if you were 20 years. And you, all the people...
Just 20 years, what's that?
And no, I need 6 months. Okay. 6 months. Summit of the money which I paid for the 20 years. We need...
You're going to have a lot of zeros in it.
Yeah. And then we, if you give such as sums, we can...
Think about it.
Yeah.
I do not know if that's the case or not, but I very often hear about people who are like, I need result like next month. I have 5,000 rubles.
Oh yeah, poor graphic designers. They have this
like
problem.
I have little money, little time, but I want it to work.
Oh.
No, that doesn't work like that. No.
Okay, let's do it. I show you how we can receive the result, but it's a very interesting cartons in Russia we have in Soviet Union. I don't remember the name. Шапки. Okay.
Hats. Yeah.
Hats. And hero.
The main character.
Hero of these cartoons ask another hero сшить,
To sew.
to sew шапку,
Yeah, to sew a hat.
but one, for example, rubles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can you to sew 5 hats for that's some price?
Mhm.
Okay, and he sewed 5 hats, but so small.
Tiny ones.
Yeah. And go, okay, let's do it.
Well, you gotta, formulate everything as clearly as possible. So
Well, guys, we have an after show. So if you're interested, absolutely join us and you can get the vocabulary list, like I said beforehand, to this show so you can improve your English. And Max, for our audience, how can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram.
Extremist organization in Russia,
yeah.
I have to say. Yeah.
Yeah. 2
Yeah.
days ago, our government
Yeah.
includes.
Yeah, included. Yeah. So we have to say it's,
yeah.
so don't use Instagram. But how else can people find you?
In Russia, we say nilzagram.
Nilzagram.
And
Well,
so.
Nilza is like not allowed. So
Not allowed, Graham. But Max, tell us now that we're kind of winding it up, how do you feel? How was it? Your experience of speaking English for the whole hour?
I am absolutely very, very
Very calm.
excited. Positive.
Positive, yeah.
Very positive. Because I have practice.
Was it difficult for you now?
No.
See, guys, don't be afraid to speak.
For me, difficult to remember my vocabulary.
Maybe.
But this is
Because
main thing,
20 years ago, it's very far.
vocab is important. Yeah, it takes.
I think that people must begin to speak. Mistakes or not mistakes, it's
Don't worry about
don't worry,
it. Yeah,
don't
worry
worry.
about it.
You must speak.
Exactly.
It's the main.
Good words.
Well, guys, join us on our after show in a second. So check out our website, www.BigAppleSchool.com. Of course, you can find more videos, more articles, and more information about the courses we offer here at the Big Apple School. So that's it for today. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you in the after show.
See ya.
Thanks.
See you. Bye for now.